It's always a good day at Live It Up when we're talking to a young musician, and right now we have the artist Jesse Eplan. Welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm great. How's everything?
Good. How was school today? All right.
School was good.
School was good. Okay. You knew you had something looking forward to being here today, right?
Yep.
So you started out at a young age. How old were you when you started?
I first started playing instruments when I was about 5 years old.
Okay. And what was your first instrument?
The piano.
Okay. And what did you like about playing piano?
What I liked about it was how you could play many different notes at one time with one hand, and you could create many different melodies, and like how you could just play different notes. And
now, what are those foot pedal things for? See, I don't know. You know,
on the piano.
Yeah, I get this part, but like I see, there's like pedals at the bottom.
Well,
does that change the sound of it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, usually there's three, but there's a pedal that usually either one like gives it reverb or like sustains the note where it just holds it out.
And I bet a lot of people don't know that, right? Because when people walk up to a piano, they're always doing that bum 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 ba da 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 dun dun dun, right? So early on, though, you were like in the car with your parents, and you were listening to music of their generation, and you became a huge fan of what groups? You started playing what?
Well, when I first started listening, I first started listening to AC/DC, Led Zeppelin, Van Halen, you know, like all those classical rock groups. And that's the first music I started listening to. As soon as I started playing instruments, I was playing that music, you know what I mean? And I was in the shows, I was playing piano, drums, guitar, and singing to all these groups.
And you liked
all
it?
These groups. Yeah, I loved it.
But what I found out is that you've actually written and recorded 30 of your own things.
Mm-hmm.
How did that start? What was your first concept for a song?
Well, it transitioned from me playing the instruments to just producing, because I figured it out. I was like, you know what, I can do this. I can do this. So I started producing and writing my own lyrics, and then eventually recording to my own songs.
And what are some of the topics that you write about?
Topics that I write about. You know, I come from, you know, a place where not all the kids that I'm usually like hang out with or surround myself with, I feel like they're not, you know, they're not true friends.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So when I'm talking in my songs, I kind of refer to like just people being real to me, you know, or like people who you come across that are just, that you know aren't right for you. They're just fake to you, and you just gotta keep on just doing what you're doing and not let anyone interfere with you, and just do your best, and don't care about anyone's opinion on you. Just keep on doing yourself.
Yeah, I found, you know, it's really interesting that you say that, because even as an adult, and I've been in this business for a really long time, I wish I knew I wish I knew then what I know now, which you've already discovered, is that I think certain humans are like awake and they're genuine. And I think sometimes people are just like dead. They're dead on the inside and on the outside, right? And they don't have any ability to connect with you as a person. They're just kind of like takers, right?
Mm-hmm.
They take, you know? And you're just there making music, trying to be happy, trying to share good times, right? And it doesn't connect. But after a while, I think when you've been in this industry for a long time, you do start finding like-minded souls. You know, you start finding your own tribe of cool people that you can like collaborate and stuff with.
Yeah, 100%.
You've done a lot for charity. Is that one of the reasons you do things for people, is because you have a very philanthropic heart and you want to be good to others?
Of course.
Okay.
I'm not, you know, I'm not just doing the charity just to perform. You know, I care about these charities, and I care about other people's health, and I know, like, other people, some of them have Crohn's and colitis, and it's a serious thing. It's like,
right, and they need to raise money. You know, I lost my spouse to colon cancer, and so Crohn's and colitis is one of my favorite charitable groups as well. A couple of years ago, it was really nice because they gave me a media award for being somebody that brings enlightenment to their cause and to their needs. And I know that you helped with breast cancer, and that's important. And so when you're creating these beats or these sounds and you're writing these lyrics, what comes first for you? Is it the sound, the melody that comes first, or is it the words, or a little combination of both?
so when I start on a piece of music, I would usually start with the melody first. I would usually just just think of what would probably sound good with the sound that I chose.
Okay.
So what I would first choose a sound that I think that I could put together nicely into a song, and then I would make the melody, and then after put like the drums to it, put like, you know,
Layer it.
yeah, layer it with like different.
Kind of like a pizza, right? You got the crust,
Yeah.
add a little sauce, you know, a little pepperoni,
Yeah, exactly.
right?
And once the pizza's all done, you just throw extra stuff into it and make it, brighten it up.
Yeah, make it really tasty.
Put some pepperoni on it.
There you
some
go.
Olives, anchovies.
Yeah, but in a way, is it kind of like that? It's like cooking, because you're making the mix, and that's what producing is. You're taking all these ingredients, putting it together until it's perfect, and it comes out perfect for you. Let's take a look, because I know you have a new project. You did a music video.
Yep, Dreams.
Dreams. All right, let's take a look.
All these gamers wanna play against everybody, be bumming like a bunch. Yeah. All these gamers wanna cross everybody up, but everybody too afraid to even post up. All these gamers wanna play against everybody, be bumming like a bunch. Yeah. All these gamers wanna cross everybody up, but everybody too afraid to even post up. I'm 17 and I'm coming out for 5 and 6. One day maybe my name will be in the mix. I swear to God, success is right on my fingertips, and they be watching me, so I don't pull out any tricks. Yeah, I got some seeds for my haters, I got some seeds for the debaters, and people think I use auto-tune. Yeah, now what is this? I've been thinking about it in my dreams, even though it's not really what it seems. I've been thinking about it in my dreams, even though it's not really what it seems.
Tell me about that project.
Oh, I don't even know where to start.
Okay.
That song, it means a lot to me, because, like, honestly, dreams is what you dream of. You know, everyone has dreams. Everyone strives for something, and basically, like, if you really want something to come true, then you just have to just work for it. If you just have to, you just, it doesn't come to you. You have to chase after it.
I'm just going to be really point blank here. Do you ever feel like you're dreaming now? Do you ever feel like you're sleeping when you're awake and you're awake when you're sleeping? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, does it always just seem like it's like one big segue in music to you? Like Monday might be a Thursday, Thursday might be a Tuesday. How does, okay, so when you realize that you're not living like this boom, 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 boom kind of life, right? How do you cope with that? Like, what are some of your coping mechanisms that you could give advice to other talented, gifted people out there?
Well, you know, like, just always keep on doing what you're doing. You never skip a day.
Okay.
You know, I make music every single day of my life. If I miss a day, you know, it's my loss, not anyone else's.
It's like an athlete.
Yeah.
You got to do it.
So if practice makes perfect, you know, I've been making beats. I started about 2 years ago, but it's not like I started off making just like great beats. You know, it slowly took a while to like just get like beats that are satisfying to yourself, you know? Like when you start making the beat, like it doesn't really, when I first started, it just didn't sound complete, you know what I mean? And then as you keep on working on it, you learn new techniques, and you learn just different ideas, and different people tell you different ideas, and then you just incorporate it into a new song. And then each project just gets better and better as you get like more ideas and more inputs from other people.
Speaking of ideas, are you inspired like in social studies class? Are you like sitting there, right? You're like, what do you do in the middle of the day? And you're like, all right, it's math class. And you're like, oh, wait. And you hear something. What do you do? Do you write it down in the note, in the sides? That's what I'm wondering. Like, are you inspired during the day?
Well, if I'm in math class and I zone out and I think of like a sentence that I could use in a song, or some words, I write it down immediately.
Yeah, you got to capture it, right?
Like I would be in like math, and my teacher would walk past me, and I just have like just
lyric
words. And she'll be like, "What is that? We're not taking notes in math class." No, we're not like, you know, like weird notes, like problems. She sees essays on my papers. It's me lyrics.
Well, it's a joy to know you, and I'm looking forward to your long-standing career because it's going to just be wonderful to watch you over all these years. And I thank you very much for sharing such an intimate, portrait of what it's like to be you. Because it's hard sometimes to put into words when you're born with such talent. So congratulations to you.
Thank you very
Wish you
much.
all the best. And hopefully we inspired some kind of a live it up beat for you. You go home tonight, you'll be like, hey, Donna Drake, and live it up, So thank you very much.
Thank you very
sincerely.
much.
All right, happy journeys to you. Stay tuned for more on Live It Up.